My name is Laura. You can call me Laura, and you have my email if you want to address me for any questions, and my page in case you want to know anything about what I do. Okay, why are we here today? We are going to talk about communication, and the goal of this course, the 5 weeks that we are having together, is that you understand the way that you communicate, what's inside you, so you can communicate better with the people in your environment. After you finish here in the university, you are going to have a life, and communicating in a good way is going to be very important for you with your partners, your family, in your job, with clients, or anything you are doing. Before we settle the rules and goals for the rest of the course, I want to tell you what communication is really about. Most people think that communication, well, is to speak perfect, to know how to address an audience, but really the key of communication is to learn to listen, but to really listen, to feel what's in the class, to feel what your audience is feeling and thinking. Okay, every time I do this, everybody have to do this and stop speaking. Okay? Let me show me how to do it. Silence. Thank you. Okay, so what we are going to learn is how we communicate with ourselves, and then how to communicate with others. You have to know that we first feel something, then we think something about the feeling that we just had, and then we speak, or we have an action. So if you know what are you feeling, you can control your thinking and you can control your communication. Okay, we are going to base the session of today on the insights model, also the disc and the bridge. Those are communication models that divides people in 4 kinds of groups. You are going to learn in which group are you, which kind of communication you prefer, and then you are going to understand how to communicate with each group. But before we do this, we are going to settle an alliance between us, among us. We are going to decide how this course is going to work properly for you. Okay, you have to know that this alliance and the thing that I raised my hand and everybody shut up, you can use it in the future when you are going to be leaders of any organization, when you are going to lead a meeting, when you are going to be leading something, you can do so. My main goal for you in these classes is for you to be leaders, not bosses. Who can tell me the difference between a leader and a boss?
A leader guides and a boss orders.
Okay.
Maybe a leader is respected through like charisma, and the boss is respected through like punishment and like being cared.
A leader inspires, and a boss.
That's true. No judgment.
And a boss is respected because of the hierarchy of the company.
Mm-hmm.
I think the leaders, they have like big responsibility, and bosses maybe they don't have like big responsibility.
Great. I'm going to ask something. Every time you speak, you're going to tell your name so I can get to know you. You know I'm Laura. So you tell me your name and then you speak so I can get to know you during the class. Okay. Exactly. Leaders, people follow the leaders because they feel safe They feel guided. They feel that they know what they're doing. When you have a boss, you don't have any option. It's your boss, pays the salary. You have to obey. It's not the same feeling. What feelings do you have when you follow someone? Your name? Lena.
I think leaders would be more.
You need to be heard for everybody, so please.
Okay, and leaders is more like being of safety, while bosses is more of authority. I actually don't do this, and this is supposed to be duplicated out in the company responsibilities. While leaders is more, I mean, leaders influence peace, and that I trust them.
And how do you feel?
Safe.
And when you have a boss that it's like very bossy and that you fear him or her, how do you feel? Pressured. Thank you.
My name is Anka, and for a leader, you feel like empowered. To be like the best version of yourself because someone trusts you, and with the boss, it's like you have to be the best version of yourself to know that consequences.
Okay. Thank you.
I have a question. Why cannot the boss?
Your name?
Alvaro.
Alvaro.
Why cannot the boss be a leader?
A boss can be a leader.
So why are we doing this?
Because not every boss is a leader.
But not every leader is a boss, maybe not.
Not every leader is a boss, but not every boss is a leader. I want you to be always leaders, because if you are a leader and you became a boss, you're going still to be a leader. But some people turn into a boss without being a leader, and then starts with the panic, with the fear. You are not guiding your team as a leader. You're guiding them as a boss. It's different. A boss can be a leader, but a leader is always a leader.
And is being a boss bad? Always bad?
Being a boss like in the old-fashioned way, yeah. Because good bosses turn into leaders. Maybe not in the first days, maybe they have to learn something, but good bosses, the ones that get the results, that get the team in good terms, are the ones that became leaders. Maybe you have a boss that is very good like in figures or in sales, but the people don't like to work with him or with her. So people get sick, people doesn't want to go to work. If they can, they go to another place to work. When you have a leader in your team leading the team, everybody wants to be there. Everybody feels motivated. Everybody wants to go to work. It's very different for the company and for the results in a long term. Your name?
Alvaro.
Thank you, Albert. What would you do if you were me and had a part of the class speaking like all the time, like do? What would you do if you were me to avoid this happening?
Keep our attention in another area.
Like, which one?
Making them participate
Mm-hmm.
in activities or
Mhm.
being involved.
Okay. Has everybody seen this before? Has everybody do this before? No. Okay. I'm going to base this lesson on 3 models. Are the same, but I use the 3 so you can understand better what I'm trying to explain. The first model is this. This would be a D. This would be an I, S, and C. I'm going to talk now about insights. Insights is with colors. This would be red. This would be yellow. This would be green. And this would be blue. And if we talk about bridge, this is fire, this is air, this is water, and this is soil. Okay, so we have letters, we have colors, and we have the 4th elements. I'm going to speak now for people front right, that it's you, okay? That it's red and it's fire. First thing I want to say, very important, if anybody in any class doesn't know this, I'm going to make you fail. So this is very important. You are not this. You are not red, you are not yellow, you are not water, you are not soil. You prefer to communicate here. But you are not going to feel that you are. Because when we're talking about you are, we are talking about your identity. And then, if I'm doing this, like I'm putting you in a box, I'm not going to put you in a box, never. And you shouldn't. So you know you are not this. You prefer this. Because everybody has the 4 elements. And you use it depending on the situation. If you are in danger, maybe you are here, but you are going to use something from here. Or if you lose something, maybe you are going here, even if you prefer this usually. So, are you a color?
Never.
Never. Don't put people in boxes, okay? This is just for you to have a resource to understand yourself and to understand the people you communicate with in the daily basis. With your family, with your work, with your parents, with your friends, okay? Okay. This group, red, fire, you are very focused on action. You like things to happen. You don't like to wait a lot. You feel impatient when you have to wait a lot. You feel a little disappointed or something is when someone has to think a lot on something. You are going to a restaurant and you see the menu and you say, okay, salad and chicken. And then another person with another way of communicating starts, I don't know, maybe the rice, what do you think? Probably I would have fish, but yesterday I had fish for, and you are like, fish, rice, or what? Okay? Reds are very driven. They are focused on results. They persecute results. What matters are the results. Don't tell me about the process. Tell me about what I'm getting. What's in here for me, okay? When red is in a good mood, it's a great leader and a great boss. When red is balanced, please. When red is balanced, everything flows. And people get to do what they have to do, and things are being done, and everything is prosecuted. Okay, it's everything fine. Check. Reds like a lot, check. Done. Okay, let's talk about reds in a bad day. Reds in a bad day could become Hitler. Reds, when are not balanced, could be very aggressive, are impatient, and don't take into account other people's feelings. I want to go there. I don't care if you don't want to go. I'm going. If you want to come with me. If not, out. So red, when not balanced, can create bad situations when people feel not respected, not listened, not taken into account. So red had to control this to not become a boss and to be a leader, okay? Yellows. Yellows are people very inspiring. Air. They like a lot inspire other people, being with people. They recharge the energy among people, going out, speaking out, saying what they think. They care about feelings a lot. They need to be seen. They hate when someone ignores them, because I like to shine. I'm yellow like the sun. Many speakers, like Victor Coopers, are yellow. Like to show off, like to be the center of attention, like to communicate, go out. Yellow, in a bad day, when you're not balanced, you can be like changing your mind a lot, not taking decisions. You stay like in the air, like flying, but you don't go to the ground. You have a lot of ideas, you are very creative, everything it's like, wow, wow. But then it's like an effort you have to make to go down and like make this happen. Okay, so a yellow in a bad day can be very emotional, can be, if he feels that it's not seen, it's going like to have a bad time, and it's going to not work properly if it's happening this. So in a team where it's not respected, or people doesn't let them shine, not working. Everybody has to know this for the assignment of today, so you better pay attention, okay? This is red. When I'm talking like this, it's red.
Are you ready?
You are going to tell me later, okay? Greens. Where are the greens? Greens? Greens. No. No. Look into the board. Sí. Sí, greens. Greens are very, very, very aware of other people's feelings. Greens wants everybody to feel right, to feel attended, to feel listened. Greens doesn't want to rush, need time to make decisions, doesn't want to feel pressured. So when they interact with reds, sometimes they feel very pressured. And they feel like, leave me alone, give me my space. I need time to process what you're telling me, okay? Greens, in a bad day, are so much more emotional than those. And if they feel like that you have hurt their feelings, they are going to like, not necessarily, but they are going to go closed. Maybe they are done speaking, they are not saying what they're feeling, you don't know what's happening. Maybe you have done something that you don't know, but they are not going to tell you. They are just going to show you that they are feeling bad for something. And these ones are great for human resources. There are many bosses that are green, many general managers that are green. But these kind of organizations, when the general manager is green, are worried a lot of people being well, people having time after work, people to have private life. This, not really, if they don't equilibrate, okay? Blue. Blue are called blue here. Front left, sorry. Blue, Excel people. You like to have everything under control. You have to have everything measured, all the consequences. Blue people read instructions before doing something. Blue people read instructions. Blue people need to know what's going to happen, needs to know in advance what's the plan. Yellow flow. Blue need to know. Blue are very good at accountancy, finance, maths, rules. That's preferences. That doesn't mean that you are going to be a financial person. Okay, so that doesn't mean you're going to be a financial person. There are organizations ruled by blue people. In the army, there are a lot of blue people and also reds. But there are a lot of blue because strategy, thinking ahead, chess, everything that it's like going ahead, it's great for the blue. They need like to strategic thinking. They need time to process before they make a decision. Reds doesn't process the data. These work with data.
So then, what's the position for red people?
Red people like a lot sales and management. They feel very comfortable leading people, sailing. But also, these are very good in selling because they are enthusiastic and they like a lot the product. And they show you all the advantages, and you're going to be very good in this company. You're going to like enjoy yourself a lot. You are going to earn a lot of money. You are going to develop yourself a lot in your strategic thinking, and you are going to grow a lot. You are going to have a very nice environment. You are going to feel like home. Everybody can sell, but the angles of selling are going to be different. Okay, now, imagine that we are in a car with 4 people. Reds are going to drive. Reds are driving. Yellows are co-pilots with the music, changing the songs, like everything is funny. Wow, let's go in road trip. Woo! Okay? Greens are going to be in the back, remembering the red not to run a lot, not to speed too much, to stop and have a coffee. You need to rest. He's going to tell the yellow, please turn down the volume because blue is not feeling comfortable with this so loud. So this is making sure that everybody is okay in the car. And this is making sure that we have enough gas, that we know where to go, we have the map, and we have like how many hours are we going to take in this road trip, how much is it going to cost. Okay? Now, does anybody feels that has to change or switch to another group? Or do you feel more or less satisfied? You can be here, or here, or here. Or you can be like, you can have, mostly you are going to be like this, between 2 in this way. Maybe you feel like you are like yellow, red, or yellow, green, or green, blue, or blue, red. Okay, imagine you are a mix of what? Yellow and red. Okay, so maybe you are going to be very enthusiastic with your team, like you are making like very good speeches, but also you are going straight to the point. You are not like losing your time, like making a very big storytelling and whatever. So you are going to have the ambition, like to put your team motivated, but in a straight way. Maybe if you are just yellow, you are going to like spend a lot of time motivating, but not making the strategy to go ahead to the result. So that's why it's good to mix or to use yellow and green. Yellow and green, it's like you like being with people, but not all the time. You like being with people, but also need like silence sometimes. You are good at motivating, but also good at making people feel good. Like these people here avoid conflict all the time. They like the main goal is that everybody feels okay. Everybody feels fine. Let's get the work done. Let's think about it, but in the main way, let's make sure that everybody is feeling good with this. No? That means you can put limits here. Greens are good at like limiting your space, my space. That don't invade. Don't do this. Yeah, better? No?
Yes, maybe
I cannot hear her. Shh.
like I can hear all of this. It's
In certain? Okay. You want to see? So which? Again.
I, for example, I stay on yellow, but
Yeah.
I need my space. And sometimes I also get straightforward like this. I don't know if I can.
Yeah. Imagine when you take the test. There is people that it's like this. One color and then the others. But there is people that has 3 colors like on top, and then one very. So you are using the colors, and there is people that has like a big one, 2 that are more or less in the same, and 1 that it's. So you can move. It's very interesting if you can be all. That's great.
I'm sorry, but I would say I'm just red.
Yeah, but think that sometimes you're going to need blue. Please. Okay, the opposites have a lot of conflicts. Okay? So when you are a yellow and you like to flow and you like to be happy and to laugh and to motivate people, and you are with a blue that needs all the data, you are going to make the nerves of the other person, because this wants to like flow and this wants to control everything. This wants to know what's going to happen, this wants to improvise. Let's see what happens. He likes a lot being with people and talk about people, and this gets tired. Imagine you go to a party together. He wants to stay until the last song, dancing. And this one wants to go home at 2. I'm bored, I'm tired, I want to live here. Please, yellow, let me go out. I'm like, there is a blue that can be until 6, but I'm like making something for you to understand. Depending on the situation, there is people that it's blue at work and yellow at home. In my personal life, I'm yellow, but in my work life, I'm an engineer. I work with Excel and I need everything like under control, very planned.
For example, yellows and greens.
Depending on the situation. Imagine now the alarm fire sets off and there is a fire in the building. Who do you want to save you? A red, a yellow, a green, or a blue? A red. The red is going to be, okay, open the door, go out, not there, come on, take your phone, run. The yellow, everybody's okay? Where's the smoke? Please be careful, don't run. I'm exaggerating so you understand this. The blue is going to examine where is the best option for us to go out. Maybe the window, no, maybe the door, no, maybe the exit fire. And the yellow is, people, are you okay? Don't panic, anybody panic, it's okay, we're going to be alive, we're going Okay? So, in a fire, emergency, you need the red. But what if you have to have your birthday party? Who do you want your birthday party to be organized for? That's interesting. Why do you say green? Why do you say green? No, that's interesting. Listen to her.
And red.
Having fun and taking into account the red, it's going to decide that we're going to have meat and a DJ. Oh, there is vegan people. Pfft, vegan people, pfft, boring people, tupper de casa. Bring your own lunch. I'm exaggerating everything so you understand, but the green organize very good parties because they think on everybody. Okay, there is someone that cannot eat bread. I think no sé, she cannot eat milk. She likes techno music, but she likes bachata. Let's find a DJ that's having everything. Maybe it's going to rain. Maybe it's going to red. It's outside. If it rains, we cancel. It's not going to rain because I'm a red and I don't get rain in my life. Never. Don't worry. Okay, red and green. What happens when red and green are a couple, for example? I mean a business couple or a love couple, okay? Green needs to feel safe, needs to be listened, needs to feel that he is seen and taken into account. And I need my space. And sometimes I like to be silent. And I don't like to interact all the time with other people. I need sometimes to be quiet. I sometimes need my own hobbies and go on my own, not with you all the time all together. And I need to think about my decisions. Not ready yet? Not ready yet? I don't know what to wear. Do you think the dress or the skirt? I don't care! I want to go! And the red is going to be on their nerves. What's your problem? What's your problem? Come on, let's go, we're late. So, these reds need action, need fast, need like move forward. And the red and the greens, when they have a fight, the greens stay thinking on the fight a lot of time, and the reds move forward very fast. And maybe 3 days later, the greens come and say, because the other day when we spoke, you said, and the red is, what? Leave me alone. That's in the past. I don't care. Okay, after this exercise, the cell phones. Okay, after this exercise, tell me about one person in your life that you have identified. Your mother, your father, your couple, your friend. Tu perro es azul. Have you think on anybody? Okay, let's talk about communication. If you are talking to a red, imagine that you want to ask for permission to a parent that is red. You want to borrow the car. How are you going to make the conversation with a red? In English. What for? Go walking. Why not? Okay, why in Hospitalet and not here?
It's only free place to
Okay, with the Reds you have to think ahead what they are going to ask you. They want a lot of information but very fast. Why? Where are you going? With who? What time are you going back? What are you doing with my car? No scratches. Okay, if you have to ask to a yellow, what are you going to do? You look very nice today in this shirt. And then? The question in the red is, can I borrow your car? What's the question here? And maybe first you're going to ask, are you having to use your car today? Is the car free today? Are you having some appointment that you have to attend today? Because I'm very happy because I have an opportunity that I can go to this party with this person that I like a lot. If you feel that you can borrow me the car, I would be very happy. Bueno, que estos son muy histriónicos, ¿eh? Los amarillos se vuelven un poco locos, ¿eh? En un mal día se les va la pinza, ¿eh? Y gritan mogollón, entonces son colores, se vuelven un poco histéricos. Yellow ones, in a bad day, are very like unstable. They shout, they cry, they like drama queens, okay? Yellows are very drama queens. You scratched my car, I trust you, and you didn't do what you were supposed, and you arrived 3 hours late, and I was worried. How do you dare? Reds are, you are under arrest for 1 month. Go to your room, you're going to pay for it. Okay, how would you ask the car to a green? In English? Please, if you were so kind, I would be very... I'm going to be very... I'm going to drive very slow. I'm not going to drink or eat in your car. I'm going to treat it. I know that you care a lot of. How would you ask a blue? We are going to do that. This is the plan. I'm going to do with these people, these people, these people. This is going to cost less than going in an Uber or a taxi. Okay, data. Facts. Okay.
Where is a leader? Like what color?
Every color can be a leader, yeah. A lot of leaders in the history are red, but a lot of them are yellow. Think about... What do you think, Milei? Milei is yellow?
Red, yellow.
Red, yellow. Mahatma Gandhi.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump? Okay, tell me a leader that it's blue. Captain Sanders, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Do you know the story? Steve Jobs? We are going to have the best product in the world. He is not selling phones, never. No, his team is blue. He used the blue part for program and everything. But as a leader, not as a worker, as a leader, he's yellow. Mariano Rajoy. Rajoy. Era de control, cuadrícula. No, es así. No tiene capacidad de reacción, se lo piensa todo mucho. Le pillan siempre en bragas, dice cosas que no tocan. Ya. Ok. He has a question. ¿Nombre? Álvaro. Álvaro has a question. Repeat your question, Álvaro.
Is being a red leader bad? Or which one is the best leader?
There is no one best leader, and there is no one bad leader because of the color. Hitler is red. But that doesn't mean that every red is going to be like Hitler. And Hitler also has a part of yellow, because the speeches he was giving all the time make people want to go with him no matter what he was saying. He has like a very good charisma, that's yellow. Churchill. Winston Churchill. De ahora. Rosalía está aquí. Amancio Ortega, what do you think Amancio Ortega is? Blue-red, eh? Blue-red. Imagine that you're in a negotiation and you are negotiating with a yellow one. If you behave like a very blue person, it's very possible that you are not going to have an agreement. If you understand that he's yellow and he needs enthusiasm and needs like connect personally with you, you have to open up so he feels that can trust you. Yellows make decisions based on trust. Do I trust this person? Do I connect? This doesn't need though. If you are going to speak with a blue, you need to go with a presentation, with a lot of data, with a lot of Excels, with a lot of scenarios. If you bring the data, the scenarios, the PowerPoints to him, it's going to get bored and disconnect, and it's not going to have an agreement with you. What is going to change now in your communication the next week until we see each other again on Wednesday? How are you going to practice with this? Are you going to practice at all with this? Do you feel this is important?